Welcome back, Pokemon fans. Angel of the Night here. We are back again with the Team Star Challenge, and as you guys know, this is a single battle format competition where we use only Team Star Pokemon. Every team must include a Revaroom and has to be brought to every battle. Now, our opponent here today is going to lead off with a Hatterne, which is a Psychic and Fairy type Pokemon, and we're going to come in here with our Krookodile, which is Ground and Poison. Now, here's the thing about Krookodile. If I end up going for the Terrestrialization to Poison, I open myself up to a Psychic-based move. However, how many people are going to expect me to go for Terrestrial Poison and then go for a Gunk Shot? So I'm going to try to maybe risk it here, but if I do end up getting hit by a Psychic-based move, that is going to be the end of my Krookodile. So I am risking it in order to being able to take out this Hatterne. So here we go, we're going to give it a go, see if we can actually take out this Pokemon. I'm actually kind of excited to see Hatterne in this battle because there haven't been very many of them. Majority of the Psychic-type Pokemon that have come in are either going to be the Armor Rouge, or in most cases, the Psychic-type Pokemon, or the Fairy-type Pokemon rather, would be like Dashbun or Klefki of some kind. Now, in this situation here, it looks like we were able to get the Hatterne down to its Focus Sash. Now, that's pretty awesome considering the fact that we were almost going to be able to take it out, and then this Pokemon ends up retaliating with Misty Explosion, and it does end up knocking itself out in the end. However, our Krookodile is still here, it's living, it's thriving. I'm really glad that it's still in this battle because it did get a Moxie boost. So the Moxie boost is going to raise up its attack stat, which is pretty fantastic, and it should allow us to help combat any Pokemon that may come in. Now, mind you, a lot of Pokemon that you're going to end up seeing, of course, there is a Revaroom, but also as well, Annihilapes are running wild in this competition. So you gotta remember, you may or may not see a lot of lead Annihilate, but they're there. They're hiding around there somewheres. Okay, the Pokemon coming in against our Krookodile is going to be the opponent's Krookodile. Now, in this situation here, I think it's probably best that I just go in for the Earthquake. If I go for the Earthquake, I should be able to dish out some damage here, plus with that boost with the Moxie, might be enough to be able to knock it out. However, it looks like they might have invested some in defensive values, so they actually managed to survive. However, we are a Poison type, and we do not live very well against a ground-based move. So they're going to get their Moxie boost here, they're going to get their +1, and that is going to leave me to be bringing in my Annihilape. Now, Annihilape, of course, is a Ghost-type Pokemon, weak against Dark, but I'm also a Fighting type, which is strong against Dark. So it's kind of a win-lose situation here. There's really no right way to do this, and I can't really go for any kind of Terrestrialization into water either. So we're going to lock in for a move, obviously, so that way we can get some damage off onto this Krookodile. Now, obviously, the right choice is the Drain Punch, because that should be 2 times damaging to that Krookodile. Okay, we're just waiting for our opponent here. They are going to be able to outspeed us here, and with the Moxie, that actually does quite a big amount of damage. Almost actually able to knock out our Krookodile. So now we've got the Annihilape here, we've got the Drain Punch, we've got our HP coming back, and we've also knocked out Krookodile here in this situation. Okay, a little bit of leftovers coming back into the HP as well, and the last and final Pokemon is going to be the Revaroom. Now, Revaroom, of course, is a Steel Poison-type Pokemon, and it should be able to get some serious damage from this attack. We are going to go in for the Rage Attack, the Rage Fist here, so that way we can actually get some more damage off onto it as we go, seeing as how we've been hit a few times. The Pokemon has decided to go in for the Tera to Flying, and that's that way it would be able to resist any kind of a Drain Punch. Now, it appears that the actual Revaroom is faster, and it's gone for the Shift Gear, which means that it's boosting up its attack stat as well as its speed. And here we are coming in with the Rage Fist. Now, Rage Fist, I'm hoping, is going to be enough to be able to knock this Pokemon out. However, it's not quite there yet. We do not have enough significant hits in order to occupy the most amount of damage with that Rage Fist. So in this situation here, we are going to have to keep trying to dish out more damage to this Revaroom, and hopefully it doesn't have a Tera Blast, because if it does, that could be a huge game over for us right here. Okay, it's actually going to go in for another shift here, which honestly I'm not really sure why it would want to do that here at this point, but it is going to continue to boost up its attack stat as well as its speed. Obviously it wants to be able to outspeed the other Pokemon, but we ended up getting a decent Rage Fist off and picking up the KO. So if you enjoyed the battle, you know what to do. Hit that like button, post your comments in the comment section below, and I will catch you in the next battle. Peace out!